Attorneys David Siegel and Jesse Barrientos discuss divorce and family law. Be sure to stay tuned because at the end of this short video, you will have the opportunity to request a free copy of their book, Divorce and Family Law: Who Has the Legal Right When Things Go Terribly Wrong.
We got the property taken care of, we've got the debt allocated. Let's get back to the important part, which is the child. The non-custodial party, the party who does not have the day-to-day operations of that child. They want to visit, and they want to visit often.
Right.
What happens here?
Well, there's a visitation schedule that's set out, and it's fairly detailed. Sometimes people will reserve that, which means it's just reserved. There's no schedule set out there. It's because generally people have been getting along, but I always like to just set out a schedule because that's the minimum that you have to do. And then, if they're going to change anything, they can, but at least you won't have to come back in to say, hey, this other person, and I've seen that happen a lot of times. Generally what happens is that the non-custodial parent gets visitation, overnight visitation, every other weekend, generally from Friday through Sunday evening at some point, and it can be arrangements in terms of, hey, one person picks up and one person drops off. Just depending. And, sometimes I've seen it the other way where one person picks up and drops off.
What about holidays? There's so many different holidays. How does that get worked out?
Holidays are worked out, too, the same way. And what they do is they do it, in even years. For example, you may get Christmas, and in odd years, the other person will get Christmas. And all the holidays are divided that way. And so each person will get a chance or a visitation or parenting time, a joint parenting agreement with the child. Now, it's interesting too, because I know you're going to come into like summer vacation, and what happens is, and again, that can be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending. Sometimes no more than 2 consecutive weeks, unless the parties are going out, for a vacation or out of the United States or something. Then you can have 3. There's notice provisions, so by a certain month, you have to give notice to the other person that says, hey, listen, I intend to take vacation. You have to give them the itinerary. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. But in odd years, one person's schedule will take preference, and in even years, the other person's will, so that's balanced out too.
Call now to request a free copy of the book, Divorce and Family Law. You may also call to schedule a free initial consultation, 847-520-8100, 847-520-8100.